Can I talk to you guys real quick about something? Just a small, quick thing that I want to get off my chest here, and it might rub some people the wrong way. It's about Rhea Ripley. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. Thank you for checking out this video. If you are somebody who is new to this channel and you love WWE, you love pro wrestling, this is the channel for you. Subscribe to this channel for WWE content because that's what we do here. We post WWE content every single week, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, the PLEs that are coming up. I haven't done email videos in a while, but we do email videos. I really do enjoy those. We have some brand new subscribers here recently, and I'm very happy for that, very thankful, very grateful for that. Thank you for giving this channel a chance. I've already seen some of you comment on some of the videos, and it's been awesome talking to you, so I cannot wait to keep that up. The purpose of this video is to talk about something that I've been having a little bit of an issue with the past, let's say 3 weeks. So a few weeks ago, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's Championship happened on Monday Night Raw. I was live streaming it. I actually mentioned in the stream a few times. I said, there's no way Rhea Ripley is going to lose this match, right? I mean, she just won the title recently. We're like a month away from WrestleMania. WWE barely ever does something like this where the title changes hands like that. But no, I was wrong. Io Sky won that match, but in the middle of that match, or during that whole match, I should say, Bianca Belair was sitting ringside. This is something we see all the time. So during this match, Rhea Ripley, I guess, was distracted, or she kept talking to Bianca, and that's what ultimately caused Rhea Ripley to lose this match and Io Sky to win the title. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have an issue with that. That's not where my issue is where it's at. I'm going to tell you right now that my issue has been, since that night, since Rhea Ripley lost that title that night, she has showed up to Monday Night Raw angry, a little more edgier. She's less smiley and playful with the crowd. She comes out like with a mean type of attitude and demeanor. It kind of gives off a little bit of a heel type of vibe. I don't think WWE wants to turn her or should turn her because she is clearly the top star in the women's division, and everybody loves Rhea Ripley to death. So I don't think turning her into a heel would do anything right now. I think she has to stay a babyface. So my issue is, since losing that title, anytime Bianca Belair and Io Sky are in the ring to talk about their upcoming match at WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley has found herself interrupting these segments and then questioning Bianca Belair as to why she was there during Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky's match for the Women's Championship a few weeks ago. When was it a problem to do this? Like, Bianca Belair won the Elimination Chamber match. Tiffany Stratton has been chosen by Flair, who won the Royal Rumble, and chose Tiffany Stratton. So the only women's championship that Bianca could choose is the women's champion on Raw, which was either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky. Ended up being Io Sky. Bianca Belair is going to go for Io Sky. That is set in stone. That's happening at WrestleMania. So what was the problem? Bianca sitting ringside just scouting the match, which we've seen done on TV 1,000 times in WWE. Bianca did no wrong, but yet Rhea Ripley comes out every single week and keeps asking her, what were you doing there? You didn't need to be there. You had no business being there. I think Bianca had plenty of business being there. She's watching who she may be facing at WrestleMania, whether it be Rhea Ripley or Io Sky. So I thought, yes, Bianca does deserve to be out here. She has every right to be out here. And honestly, throughout that whole match, Bianca wasn't even getting involved. That women's championship match, Bianca was sitting at the announce table just watching like the rest of us. So what was the big issue? I don't understand what the problem was. Now, is this something that they're trying to do? I mean, WWE. Is this something that they're trying to do to try to, I guess, play on the fact that Bianca has been kind of accused and had fingers pointed at her for no reason, like the whole Jade Cargill thing? Like, people thought it was Bianca, thought she was involved, and so far, it's shown that she hasn't been. So is this them trying to keep piling on to that, saying like so that Bianca later on can use it as fuel? Like you guys pointed at me when the whole Jade thing happened, I had nothing to do with it. You guys said I didn't need to be sitting out there during the women's championship match, even though I wasn't doing anything. So is it going to be like that, or is this just a poor effort by WWE to try to make something out of literally nothing just to get Rhea Ripley into this match? In my opinion, I think WWE doesn't have a really good plan with the Rhea Ripley thing. I think maybe they had Io Sky win that night on a whim because they wanted to do something big that night and have something shocking happen on Raw. Maybe, or maybe the whole time it was that they want Io Sky in the match at They want Io Sky in a big match at WrestleMania. Io Sky, and I've seen this in the past few weeks on social media, people commenting on my stuff, which I totally do not agree with. People are saying that Io Sky isn't on the same top level as some of the other women's superstars. I could not disagree any more than that. Io Sky is 100% on the top tier of women in WWE right now. And you could even argue she's on the same level to an extent or to a degree as Rhea Ripley. Maybe not as far as like men and women drooling all over Io Sky like they do for Rhea. But as far as being a top face, a top competitor in the division who's always in pretty much important matches and feuds, Io Sky is right there with her. I'm tired of that argument. I don't think people should be hating on Io Sky. I think Liv Morgan, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton have all been in the same type of league for a while now. They're all up there in the top part of the card. They should all be booked that way and talked about that way. They've done themselves justice that way. They've earned that right to be in there. All of them have. Liv Morgan stepped up big time after the WrestleMania when she joined Judgment Day and won the title from Rhea. She stepped up big time, and ever since then, Liv has skyrocketed. She's at the top part of the card now. Tiffany Stratton, of course, Money in the Bank, now became champion. She's up there too. Rhea Ripley has always been there. And now Io Sky, you cannot deny that. Rhea Ripley is 0-3 versus Io Sky. If Io Sky wasn't on the same level as Rhea Ripley, WWE would not do that. WWE would not have Rhea Ripley can't beat Rhea Ripley, or Rhea Ripley can't beat Io Sky. WWE would never do that unless they had the faith and believed in Io Sky like they do. Io Sky belongs on that top part. What I think happened is that they wanted Io Sky in a big match at WrestleMania. They wanted Bianca in a big match at WrestleMania. They want Rhea Ripley in a big match at WrestleMania. And the biggest match they could possibly do is the Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Now, I think they have other plans for Lyra Valkyria in the mid-card title. I think they have other plans for Chelsea Green. You guys know. You've seen WrestleMania. They do this every single year. They try to get as many people on the card of WrestleMania as they can. They'll do these matches where they're adding a bunch of people in it. Like, how many times have you seen like 6, 7, 8-man ladder matches, or 4 or 5 tag teams going up against each other? They do it all the time. They try to get as many people possible on the card for WrestleMania. Is that a nice thing that they try to do? Yes. Do I think sometimes it's not needed? I think a lot of the time it's not needed. I think they just do it just so they can proudly say, hey, I was on the WrestleMania card. I think you should just do what the best matches are going to be. And I honestly still believe, even with me saying that, I still believe Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley is a phenomenal match that I definitely want to see and I have a ton of interest in. And I don't think it's just shove a bunch of people in a match and just say, hey, we put you on Mania. This is a great match. Yes, I would have liked to see Bianca versus Rhea Ripley one-on-one. I would have loved to see that. We can still see that, maybe another time. I just don't like the way WWE has sort of like lazily put this match together. And I say lazy because it doesn't make any sense. The contract signing between Io Sky and Bianca Belair, both of the autographs, signatures, whatever, were signed. Both of them were signed. Those are the only 2 women in this match. They both signed. It's set in stone. Rhea Ripley comes out there and thinks that just because she can sign her name on a piece of paper, she automatically belongs in the match. That doesn't make any sense. Because I'm sure you have signed contracts in your life at one point. A car, an apartment, a house, anything. Credit card, maybe, I don't know, whatever. You've signed something before. And when you sign something, 9 times out of 10, maybe it's 10 out of 10, there's usually a line there that you're supposed to sign on. So if you're going to tell me WWE made a contract between Io Sky and Bianca Belair, are you telling me they put a third line on there for someone to sign just in case? No, they printed out this contract and they put 2 lines on it. One for Io, one for Bianca, because that's who's in the match. So Rhea coming out there, where did she sign her name? Just on an empty space on the page? And then all of a sudden she belongs in the match? That doesn't make any sense. Now, I know Adam Pearce backstage was telling her this is not legal, this is not official, you haven't joined it, but Rhea is insisting that she deserves to be in that match just because she wrote her name on the paper. I don't understand the booking of this. I don't like it. I don't like Rhea asking Bianca, hey, why were you involved in that match when she really wasn't? She was just sitting there. None of this makes sense to me. I don't like how they put this match together. Am I excited for the match itself? Yes. Do I think it will be a triple threat? Yes. I don't know how they're going to get there. I don't know what the final point's going to be. I don't know what's going to be the final nail in the coffin to put Rhea in there. If it's just Rhea attacking Io and Bianca every single week until both of them go to Pearce and say, put Rhea in the match, that doesn't make sense to me, but that might be the way they go. And I don't know why each woman would say that anyway, because it's less of a chance that you win or lose that match. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. I love all 3 women. I think all 3 deserve it. I think all 3 have earned it. They all 3 should be in there. I think it'll be a fantastic match, whether it's a one-on-one or a triple threat. I just don't like the way we got here. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think it's a well-written story or build or feud. It's just ugly to me. I don't know. I could be in the minority. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. I'm sure some of you may share the same thought as I do, and I'm sure some of you disagree. Look, I know some of you wanted to see just Bianca versus Rhea. I'm with you. I would have loved that match too, but I'm not going to crap on this one. This is going to be a great match, whether it's just Bianca and Io, or if it's going to be Rhea and Bianca, Rhea and Io, or it's going to be all 3 together. I think either way, it's going to be a fantastic match. I don't think we're going to leave Rhea Ripley off the card here. She's going to have something to do at Mania, unless she's actually legitimately hurt, and they're just using her as this storyline to get some interest in this match. I don't know. But I would love to hear your thoughts. Please let me know in the comments. Please like this video because it helps me out big time. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for WWE content. We would love to have you here. We're putting out content every single week. Until we eat again, my friends, have a good rest of your week. I will talk to you in the next video. And as always, stay bitter.